Rico alongside Greg Olson, the kicker Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. He'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Bring it. Ready? Let's go.
Now give on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Cougar 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Get up.
Now they'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
They get 20 on the connection. It's a Carolina first down. They'll look to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. That his second TD catch of this. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him sideline. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready.
They'll go with him again. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
From back at the 5, here now 3rd and goal.
Set. Panther 60, Panther 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Now screen set up for Blues. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving 1st quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football, and they've got 2nd and long, 2nd and 14.
Here we go, set. 19, go.
He'll look to throw. That one swung out to Blue, and he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 2. The first carry now for Jaden Blue. Oh, big hole left side. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact, balance, and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. From the 6, here comes the return. He'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work this past the 25 to 26-yard line. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Mustang 19 Lion.
Throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. 65 jack, 65 jack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. More manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready, go!
Try to start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Go! Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get that to his tight end. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Liking 18!
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go! Cowboy 80! 18, Pioneer!
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's going to be caught by the rookie out of LSU. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 28-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60!
Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
70 Rangers! Buffalo 18! Cub 19! Cub 19! Mustang 19! Riggs! Check smash! Check go!
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Cowboys 13. Panthers nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Got it! Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
60 back, set. Ready? Viking 18, 19 Lion. 79 Bronco. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Right back to the air following that pick 6. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, He's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Rock going. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tenero McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
We'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Williams in motion.
19 Wyatt. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a loose football. And this will be recovered by the offense. So they avoid the catastrophe of a finish. Time runs out, and that's the end of the first half.
Andy Borregale is set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue.
Jalen Blue, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6.
Cowboy 80.
A run once more with Blue. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Exiting the... And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. Nick Squirtin. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
3 and out.
And he's going to have a 1st down, but there's a flag down. And that might negate that 4th down conversion. He'll get the carry here. There were 4 for a couple. Damone Clark there to get him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready? Liking 18. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
19 tight. 19 tight. Check up.
Back into the hands of Hubbard. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They gain 18 yards on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
They'll stick with him again. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time?
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Warrior 70.
And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Hurt. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. And up.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll start this on the ground with blue. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready? Viking 18. Go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. That's taken in at the 50. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready? Cougar 19, Lion. Take off.
Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Trap 60. Let's go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft.
And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Let's go.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now, faking the give. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll drop to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Tag! 60.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two.
Will line up for
Hawk
the
70,
two-point
Hawk
conversion.
70. Let's go.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
60 bucks. Ready? 79 Broncos. Hut, hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Now, a big third down.
19 Tiger, 19. Viking 18.
They'll run here. And he works his way past the 25 to the 27-yard line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got a man. That's McMillan. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, trap 60, trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. Toss left side, caught by his running back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 8 Mustang 19. Go win him, go win him. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Let's go. Mikey, 18. 70 the Warriors, 70. Take go.
They'll look to throw again. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60.
They'll look to throw yet again. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They try the right side this time. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great.